Disappointed to end up with just a point there.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit actually, considering how well we played second half and even first half when we gave them a really good going for the money. I think we were a bit robbed in the penalty decision there, but what can you do?
Feel you were robbed with John Lawless in the first half of the penalty decision as well.
Being on my side of the pitch, I didn't really see much, but I did see the incident and did look like a little bit, but too far away. But what can you do?
They didn't really test you that often, but a couple of times they did you more than match for them.
Yeah. They actually had us a bit on the pump, but back four done a really good job, covering a lot of ground and put our bodies on the line again. Had a couple shots to save, but I think as a whole, as a team, we defended really well.
Much better performance in the second half. You really dominated them then.
Yeah, we seem to have found our footing really well in the second half. I think a bit slow first half. We had them on the ropes for about 15 or so minutes, and then they sort of got the better of us, and we lost a little bit of composure. But second half, we really turned it on. And second half, if playing a halves, we won that second half very easily. But we got the 1 point, didn't we?
They're the league leaders, but wasn't really much difference in the teams.
No, I wouldn't say there was much, but I would have pegged us to win that game. But 1 point away from home against the league leaders who are streaking ahead with the points at the moment is a good result. But you always want to win, don't you?
Sounds like a broken record, but the officials have cost you again.
I normally go on about officials. I'm going to stop talking about officials, especially on the video. I'll go and talk to them. But on performance today, we've come to a team who were top of the league, who were flying, and we played ever so well, really well. We've scored 2 good goals. The referee, in his wisdom, is give a penalty, and I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't want to talk about the official because at the end of the day, I've been in trouble over the past couple of months. But we've come here and we've dominated. We've dominated the game as we did last year, to be fair. And yeah, you know, to come, I've been happy with the point. But when I've seen the game the way it's panned out, I'm very. It feels like a defeat. So yeah, you know, there's loads of positives again. We played really well. Just disappointed with the results at the end.
First half, you're a little bit flat. Was that a result of Wednesday's performance?
Well, I think it was just nicey football all over the pitch. Even with Congleton, you know, both goalkeepers haven't made a save to make. You know, we've switched off and they've got a free kick, and the lads got in and headed it. You know, it's a good strike. But you know, I wouldn't turn around and say we were flat. It seemed like a little bit of a pre-season game at times in the first half, where it's just nicey, passy. I've gone in and again I've had a little word with one or two of them. We've upped the tempo, and the tempo's produced a very, very good second half performance.
Come out straight from the kick-off and put them on the back foot, didn't you? well,
again, you know, I'll say, and any manager will probably say, in any football team, if you put your work ethic in and the pressure on the opposition, you're getting into the faces and things, then you'll get your rewards, and that's what they got. You know, and I feel sorry for the lads today, I really do, because they deserve the 3 points, not one. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go on about our friend in the middle, but that's life, I suppose. Well, it's been my life lately.
What do you think about John Lawless? First couple of minutes, do you think he should have been given a penalty?
You better ask the referee, but no, Stonewall. The annoying thing is that when a linesman makes a comment that he did, and then backtracks in the second half when he's being told off his official, off his mate in the middle, that he can't give penalties, then fine, you'll accept that. But then when they go and when it was like a ping pong, and it hits someone's hand apparently, and then the linesman flags, it don't make sense to me. You'd either do one or the other. If you can't give penalties, don't give it, don't flag. But he was quick enough to put the flag up then. So, you know, I don't know. This is why the rules baffle me sometimes. And I think, you know, the game's going away. I need to go on courses and things like that, and I am, because I just don't know which is which, if you can understand that. I don't know. You know, if you get told off the man in the middle, don't flag for penalties, then don't. If he thinks he's big enough to give penalties by himself, do it. But don't turn around and say, I can't give penalties, and then do what he's done. But it was a Stonewall penalty if I've ever seen one.
It must be pleasing for you as well that Congleton have been racking the goals in recently, but you kept them down to 1, and that was pretty much the only chance they had.
Yeah, I'm not being disrespectful to the teams that they played, but they haven't played AFC Liverpool. They played them today. Do you know what we're about? We're a very good team, so it might just tweak their thoughts a little bit. You might get carried away. I don't care. At the end of the day, we'll give them something to think about AFC Liverpool, mate.
Nice for Daryl Hale on his debut, getting in goal.
Great performance. Considering he's just come in today, he hasn't trained well. He's trained once with the lads, and he's produced a good centre forward performance, shall we say. You know, he's put his body in there. He's got edges off. He's got shots off, and he's been rewarded with his goal. And he possibly could have got one or two more, but for the goalkeeper.
A couple of knocks. Any serious injuries?
No, not at the moment. Just Ryan Liggett's come off with a bit of a groin injury. But you know, we've got a week's grace now. We'll look at everything on Tuesday. Obviously, players will be coming back from injuries and things like that. But you know, the squad's looking a little bit healthier now. And like I said, when you come to the likes of top of the league, Congleton, and put on the performance we did, then the future's bright. And we'll just move on again.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.